Here I am at the end of this round, round 13. I've done my last treble crochet. Now to connect, I'm just going to do a slip stitch into the back loop of the first single crochet. So here's the first single crochet. When you go in, each stitch has two loops, the one at the front and the one at the back. You're going to go to the one at the back, slip stitch into there like that. And that's going to finish our round, and this is what my piece looks like at the end of this round. Now for round 14. For round 14, we're going to start off with a chain 1, and we're going to single crochet into the back loop only of the same stitch. So here's that same stitch, the back loop. Okay, and for each stitch all the way around. So the next one, the back loop. Here's two loops, the front and then the back. The one at the back is the one you want to go into. That's the one that's furthest away from you. Single crochet. Okay, so as you can see, two loops, front, back, the back one. And just do a single crochet into each of the back loops all the way around. And that's the pattern for this round. So I'll meet you at the end of this round. Here we are at the end of round 14. I've done my last single crochet, and here's the beginning single crochet of the round. We're going to go into both loops, the front and the back, like a normal stitch. And we're just going to slip stitch into that first single crochet of the round to connect. And this is our piece at the end of this round. Okay, now for round 15. For round 15, we're going to start off with a chain 1, and we're going to do 2 single crochets back into that same stitch, which is that same first single crochet of the previous round 1. And 2 single crochets into there. And now we will single crochet in the next 6 single crochet. So do 1 in the next 6 single crochet. And we're going to do the single crochets in both loops like normal, just how we did this first 2. So in both loops like normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, like that. And in the next single crochet we will do 2 single crochets. So in the 7th one we will do 2 into there, 1, and 1 more back into the same 7th stitch, 2. And then we're just going to repeat all the way around, 1 single crochet into each of the next 6, and then the 7th you're going to do 2 single crochet into there. And that's the pattern all the way around. I'll meet you at the end of this round. Here we are at the end of this round, round 15. I've done my last single crochet. To connect, I am going to slip stitch into the first single crochet of the round, which is right here. Slip stitch into here to connect, and this is my piece at the end of this round. Now for the next round, round 16. For round 16, we're going to slip stitch into the next 2 single crochet, so the next 2, so 1, 2, slip stitch into there. 1, and 2, like that. And now we are going to chain 1 and single crochet into the same stitch. Chain 1 and single crochet into the same stitch, like that. And in the next 5 stitches we're going to do single crochet as well. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to work a right 2 treble crochet cluster in the free loop of round 13. So this is our marked round, round 13. So the free loop are these front loops that we skipped. Okay, so these front loops. So we're going to work a right 2 treble crochet cluster, meaning we're going to go from top to bottom into this marked treble crochet front loop, do a treble crochet, do 2 treble crochets, sorry, and then we're going to pull it back up. So I'll show you. Yarn over twice, go into that marked loop at the front, pull loop through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Going to do that one more time, yarn over twice, go back into that loop, pull loop through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. You're going to have 3 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Like that. Now you're going to skip the next 5 stitches on the same round and work a left 2 treble crochet cluster. So the difference between a right and a left, a right we just go from the top to bottom, and a left you go from the bottom up. Okay, so we're going to skip the next 5 stitches from the same round. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th one we're going to go from the bottom up and do the same thing. Okay, so yarn over twice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go from the bottom up, pull loop through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Repeat that one more time. Yarn over twice, bottom up, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, 2, 3 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And we'll create our triangle like that. Okay. Now we are going to skip the next 2 single crochet on round 15. So this is round 15 at the top here. 1. Just look for the ones that are unused. So 1, 2, and into the 3rd plus the next 4, so the next 5, you're going to do a single crochet into there. Sorry, into the next 6. So skip 2, 1, 2, and into the 3rd. To the 3rd, you're going to do a single crochet. The 4th, so that's 1. The next one, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like that. And now you're going to repeat. You're going to work a right 2 treble crochet cluster in the next free loop on round 13. So that's the one beside this one. So right here. So the right one, remember we go from the top down. Then you're going to skip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know it's hard to see. You can see yours a lot easier on yours. And then into the 6th one, we're going to do a left 2 treble crochet cluster, which is going from the bottom up. And then you skip 2, 1, 2, and single crochet into the next 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on round 15. Then you repeat with another 2 treble crochet, right 2 treble crochet cluster. Skip 5, and into the 6th you do a left 2 treble crochet cluster. Skip 2 and single crochet into the next 6 and repeat with the clusters. Okay, so that's the pattern all the way around. I'll meet you at the end of this round. Here we are at the end of round 16. I've done my last left 2 double crochet cluster and I'm just going to connect. So if you've done it correctly, you're going to have 2 single crochets left over, which you're going to skip like normal, and then you have your beginning single crochet. In the beginning single crochet, you're just going to slip stitch into there to connect. Like that, and that's going to be our piece at the end of this round. For round 17, it's fairly easy. We're just going to chain 1 and single crochet into the same stitch, chain 1 and single crochet into that same single crochet that we did our slip stitch in the previous round. And now we are going to single crochet into each stitch all the way around. So that's it for this round, just single crochet into each stitch all the way around, and I will meet you at the end of this round. Now when you get to this part here, the triangles, at the top you have 1 that represents your 2 treble crochet, right 2 treble crochet cluster, and you have 1 over here that represents your left 2 treble crochet cluster. So just remember these 2 at the top are also stitches that you want to single crochet into. So 1, and the next one, 2, and then of course you're back at your normal single crochets. Okay, so just wanted to make that clear. Continue doing that all the way around, 1 single crochet into each stitch all the way around. I'll meet you at the end of this round. Here we are at the end of this round, round 17. I've done my last single crochet here and we're ready to connect. I just wanted to point out that this thing right here, right before our first single crochet of the round, is not a single crochet. So the one right on top of here is our last single crochet. Okay, then you have this right there, which is not a single crochet. So don't get that confused. That's our slip stitch. So we're going to skip that and go directly into the first single crochet of the round, which will connect with a slip stitch. Okay, slip stitch. That's going to connect our round. All right. Now for the next round, round 18. For round 18, we're going to begin with a chain 1, and we're going to single crochet into the same stitch, and we're also going to single crochet into the next 2 stitches, 1, 2. Now we will chain 2 and single crochet in the next 8 single crochet. 1, 2, and single crochet in the next 8. So the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, that's going to be a pattern all the way around. I'm going to chain 2 and single crochet into the next 8 stitches. Chain 2, next single crochet into the next 8 single crochet. Repeat all the way around. I'll meet you at the end of this round. Here we are at the end of round 18. I've done my last 5 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're here ready to connect. Remember, this thing right here is not a single crochet. The slip stitch is not a single crochet, so we're going to skip that. After we do our last 5 single crochet, we're going to go directly into the first single crochet of the round, and we're going to slip stitch into there to connect, and that finishes our round. Okay, so that's our piece at the end of this round. You can take out your stitch marker, by the way, if you haven't done so already. Okay, that's our round. Now for round 19. For round 19, we're going to start off with a slip stitch in the next 2 single crochet and in this chain 2 space. So we have 1, 2, and the chain 2 space. We're going to slip stitch into the 2 single crochet, followed by that chain 2 space, like that. And now you're going to work a beginning 2 double crochet cluster. So that is chain 2, yarn over, insert your hook into that chain space, pull loop through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, now you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and work a 2 double crochet cluster back into the same space. So that's yarn over, insert your hook, pull loop through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook again, pull loop through, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, like that. And now you will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and your piece looks like this so far. We're going to skip the next 3 single crochet and do a single crochet into the 4th single crochet. 1, 2, 3, skip, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4, single crochet. Now we're going to work a picot. A picot is chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch into the last single crochet made, which is the one right here. So you're going to go directly into that single crochet and slip stitch. Now you're going to single crochet into the next single crochet and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and your piece is going to look like that. Okay, now we're going to repeat what we did here into this next chain 2 space, which is 2 double crochet, 2 double crochet cluster, chain 2, 2 double crochet cluster. So yarn over, insert your hook into that cluster, into that space, sorry, pull loop through, yarn over, insert your hook, pull loop through 2, 3 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Chain 2 and repeat one more time, yarn over, insert your hook into the space, pull loop through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook into that space, pull loop through, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be the pattern all the way around. Okay, so after you chain 3, you're going to skip the next 3 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th, you're going to do single crochet, picot, single crochet into the next single crochet, skip the next 3 stitches, and you're here at the chain space where you're going to do this, which is 2 double crochet cluster, chain 2, 2 double crochet cluster, all in this chain space, followed by chain 3, and then you're back here. We're going to skip the next 3 stitches and into the 4th, do a single crochet, picot, single crochet into the next stitch, chain 3, and repeat all the way around. I'll meet you at the end of this round. We are at the end of round 19. I've done my last chain 3, and here I'm ready to connect. To connect, we are going to just slip stitch into the top of the beginning third chain of chain 3 of our first cluster here. So at the top of our first cluster, slip stitch into there, and that finishes our round, and this is our piece at the end of this round. Okay, now for round 20. For round 20, we're going to slip stitch into the first chain space right here. And then we are going to do the same thing we did here, which is work a beginning 2 double crochet cluster, which is chain 2, yarn over, insert your hook into the space, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you're going to chain 2 and do a 2 double crochet cluster into the same space. So into these spaces all the way around, we are going to be doing the same thing. That. Okay, all the way around. Now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet into the next chain 3 space. So we have 1 in here and 1 in here. Into the first one, you're going to single crochet. Then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the next chain 3 space. And then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and that leads you to your next chain 2 space. We're going to do 2 double crochet cluster, same way as we did last round. Chain 2 and a 2 double crochet cluster. Okay, and then that's going to be the pattern all the way around, and after your 2 double crochet cluster, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so created that. So that's going to be the pattern all the way around. After your cluster, you're going to chain 3, single crochet into the first chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, and you're back here with your clusters with a chain 2 in between. Okay, so that's the pattern all the way around. I'll meet you at the end of this round. Here I am at the end of this round. I've done my last chain 3, and here is the beginning cluster. I'm just going to connect into the first beginning 2 double crochet cluster at the top here with a slip stitch. So go into the top and complete a slip stitch, and that's just going to connect. And this is our piece at the end of this round. Okay, I just wanted to take a moment to look at the overall piece. Isn't it awesome the way that it looks? It's almost as if it's like a little mini doily in itself. You know, you could put like a little cup on it, a candle or something, right? Very nice. So we're going to continue working this doily, and we are currently on round 21. For round 21, we're going to slip stitch into the first chain 2 space. So here's our first chain 2 space, slip stitch into there, and then we are going to work a beginning 2 double crochet cluster. So that's again chain 2, yarn over, insert your hook into the space, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, followed by chain 2, and we're going to work another 2 double crochet cluster into the same space, yarn over, insert your hook, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook again, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Okay, and now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. We have 3 chain 3 spaces. The first one we're going to do a single crochet like that. Now we're going to work a 4 treble crochets into the next chain 3 space. So here's our chain 3 space, 4 treble crochets. So yarn over twice, insert your hook into the space, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 1. Do it 3 more times, yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 2. Yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 4 treble crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we are going to do a single crochet into the next chain 3 space, and then that leaves us here. We're going to chain 2, and we are going to work 2 treble crochet cluster, chain 2, 2 treble crochet cluster. So the exact same way as we've done in the previous round, chain 2 in between. Okay, so let's finish that, and then that's going to be the pattern all the way around. After you do your clusters, you're going to chain 2, and you're here at your chain 3 spaces. The first one you single crochet, the second one you do 4 treble crochet, the third one you single crochet, then you chain 2, and you're here back at your clusters. So that's the pattern all the way around. I will meet you at the end of this round.